What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another season of hunting boot camps. So if you're new to the channel, basically hunting boot camps are me addressing a topic having to deal with some type of hunting. So it could be gear reviews, which is what we'll be doing today, talking about strategies or tips and tricks. Really, there's no limit to what it could cover. It's mainly focused on waterfowl, but we work in other species as well. But today, as I just mentioned, we will be doing a gear review for Tidewe footwear. So we've got three different products. We've got waders, got light hunting boots, and we've got basically muck boot equivalents. We'll start out with the hunting boots. So these are the Tidewe 8-inch hunting boots. They are 400 gram Thinsulate. They are very lightweight, which is, really good tread on them. And they feature the lace up, typical of most hunting boots. So I got these in November and took them pheasant hunting, deer hunting, and just wore them out to work when I had to go out in the field and stuff. And I like these. These are really good boots. I mean, they're pretty similar to anything else you might find out there in the light hunting boot category. They're coated with a waterproof, they're waterproofed. You're not gonna walk through a creek with them and expect your feet to be dry, but if you're walking through dew or anything else, they'll keep your feet dry at least. So these are really good. Didn't take me long at all to break them in. Literally probably the first week. Some boots, it takes a lot longer, but as soon as I put these on, they were pretty much broken. They're pretty remarkable in that aspect. That's all I have to say about these. Nothing really negative about these. Full camo pattern. They're not the heaviest insulated, so if you're hunting like really cold or snow, probably not going to use these. But for turkey hunting, deer hunting, dove hunting, whatever, just going out, even fishing, these would be perfect boots for that. Next we'll do these. I think these are called the Tidewe 12-inch hunting boots. Basically they're muck boots. They're the equivalent of muck boots. They got the camo here, 4 millimeters of neoprene up here, and these things, let me tell you, they are like slippers. You put them on and they are just super comfortable. I have muck boots as well. I actually prefer these to the muck boots, and these are half the price of muck boots, which is good. Tidewe, their whole thing is being affordable. So if you're just getting into hunting, you're looking for affordable footwear, affordable waders, you might want to check them out. But these things are super comfortable, actually pretty warm too. I wore these out ice fishing, just wear heavy socks inside of them and didn't have any issues. Also, what I like about these is a really heavy tread. If you're wearing these, obviously you're going to be somewhere probably where it's wet or slippery, mud or whatever. You're going to want that good tread pattern. But really nothing negative to say about these. They're just like muck boots, except a little cheaper. And finally, Tidewe waders. So go. Now, the things I like about these are, number one, they're very affordable. Right now, they're like $100, I think, on the website. So these waders are great for people just getting into waterfowling or who aren't sure if waterfowling's for them, because they can purchase these waders and not be out a lot of money. Or if they're just starting, they can save some of the money they saved on the waders, go buy some more decoys, go buy maybe a little better gun, do whatever with your money. But they are super cheap waders, probably some of the cheapest waders out there currently. They're also very lightweight. These are 600 gram boots, 600 gram Thinsulate boots, and then the neoprene itself isn't very thick. I would guess 2 millimeter, but I'm not for sure on that, don't quote me. Just to give you an example, or just to give you an idea of how thin they are. So perfect for like warm season duck hunting, down in the swamps, summer fishing, stuff like that. So a couple more things I like about these waders are this built-in shell pocket here. They right there. I've had some that have this swinging little pouch thing, and that's nice, except sometimes, you know, it can be a distraction. It bangs up against your chest, or the clips will break. I've had 2 of those fall off on my previous wader sets, so having it built in, that's really nice. Other than that, got the hand pocket. It's like every other set of waders. Got the hole right there, drain the water out. They do have a built-in pocket here right on the top, so it sits right here on your chest, and you can put, you know, your wallet or your phone or license, whatever you want in there, and it'll keep it out of the water unless you take a swim. Last thing I really like about these Tidewe waders here is the straps. So you can see they're thin, pretty thin as well, both, you know, right there and there. So you put these on, and that's not going to mess up your shooting. If you've watched me hunt before, like the last 2 years, some of my waders had that thick pad, and it took me like halfway through the season a couple of years ago. I was like, how am I missing these birds so bad? And I had that strap on, and you know, it was throwing me off just enough that I was missing birds and getting really frustrated. So I've shot with the strap here on and off and haven't noticed a difference. Just because it's so thin, it's not gonna mess up the butt of your gun. So those are all the positives. The negatives, because I'm trying to keep these things as honest as possible. Negatives are, you know, these are thin waders that are probably not the best for cold weather. They're also neoprene, so they're pretty easy to tear. You're not gonna want to walk through like a whole bunch of thickets or anything with these, unless you want to get your feet wet later on in the day. The last thing is these boots in the waders do tend to run a bit big. So like I got a size 9, and you know, I could fit, I've had 2 pairs of socks on comfortably in these, and that's not really a bad thing, but just something to keep in mind. They do run a bit big in the feet. But other than that, I think that's about everything that covers these waders. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave me a thumbs up. Drop a comment, let me know what your thoughts are. Guys, have you got any Tidewe gear? Have you tried it out? Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Also, if you have video ideas for more hunting boot camps in the future, let me know down below. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay up to date with the latest hunting and fishing exploits, as well as more hunting boot camps. We're coming out every Monday, and we'll catch you out there, guys. See ya.